Waking up to pee multiple times a night is not just an annoying part of getting older. It is a recognized medical condition called nocturia, and it is often an important warning sign for your heart and blood sugar. Today, I am breaking down the exact science-backed steps from the research to help you reclaim your sleep, protect your health, and restore your daily peace of mind. If you are tired of watching the clock at 2 in the morning, this breakdown will show you exactly how to safely manage this issue and protect your independence. I am Robert Evans, a senior health researcher. Before we dive into the details, please take a moment to subscribe the channel and like the video. This tells the algorithm to show this useful health information to more people who really need to see it. Now, let us challenge a major misconception that millions of seniors hold. Many people over the age of 50 believe that a frequent nightly urge to urinate is simply an inevitable consequence of an aging bladder. The article explains that this is a myth. While our bodies certainly change as we celebrate more birthdays, waking up 2, 3, or more times a night is not something you just have to live with. In fact, scientific consensus points toward nocturia being a symptom of an underlying disruption rather than an isolated bladder problem. The data suggests that it can stem from problems throughout your whole body rather than just a localized issue. The authors reported that this can sometimes be an early indicator of deeper concerns, such as changes in your cardiovascular health, blood sugar fluctuations, or even sleep disorders like sleep apnea. By treating this purely as a normal part of aging, many seniors miss the opportunity to address the true root cause early on. To start turning this around today, we need to look at immediate, practical solutions supported by the provided research. One important finding was that managing your fluid intake is about much more than just drinking less water overall. It is heavily focused on timing. The provided research shows that you should begin limiting your fluid intake in the late afternoon and evening hours. Specifically, the data suggests reducing your fluids, especially beverages containing caffeine or alcohol, for several hours before you plan to go to sleep. Alcohol and caffeine act as natural diuretics, meaning they signal your body to produce even more urine, compounding the issue while you try to rest. Another immediate step you can implement right away is keeping what researchers call a bladder diary. Tracking exactly what you drink, when you drink it, and how many times you wake up can provide invaluable clarity. This is not a tedious chore, but a highly effective tool. You simply record your fluid intake and your bathroom trips for a few days. This clear record allows you to identify specific patterns, helping you understand whether your nighttime waking is tied to a late evening cup of tea, or if it happens completely independent of your daily habits. In a moment, I'm going to share a best-level strategy that involves the timing of your medication, something many people get wrong that ruins their sleep instantly. But first, the scientific consensus highlights a fascinating physical adjustment you can make during the day. If you notice fluid accumulating in your legs and ankles as the day goes on, this extra fluid actually re-enters your bloodstream when you lie down at night. The provided research shows that elevating your legs during the afternoon or wearing supportive compression stockings can help your body process that fluid much earlier in the day, long before your head hits the pillow. But to make these habits work, we have to look under the hood. Your kidneys do not just work on their own. They follow commands from your heart and your hormones. The research reveals an even more surprising connection when we look closer. because these daily habits are only the surface of the story. What is happening deep inside your body's regulatory systems during those quiet midnight hours involves a complex dance of pathways. To truly safeguard your long-term vitality, we must understand exactly how these internal mechanisms interact to trigger that sudden, urgent wake-up call. When we sleep, our bodies rely on a delicate internal balance to keep us resting peacefully. The provided research shows that your body naturally produces a special hormone designed to slow down urine production during the night. Think of this hormone as a natural control valve, gently turning down the faucet while you rest so your bladder can take a break. However, as we cross 50 and 60, researchers observed that our bodies may produce less of this vital hormone. This means your kidneys keep working at daytime speed, filling your bladder much faster than it can handle during those quiet hours. The article explains that this imbalance leads to overactive nighttime kidneys, meaning your body creates too much urine specifically while you try to sleep. Now, I know this sounds like a biology class, but stick with me, because this next part explains why you can drink nothing all evening and still wake up with a full bladder. Here is the specific mechanism most people completely miss, because it connects directly to how our bodies process energy. The data suggests that overproduction of urine throughout the day and night can sometimes point to blood sugar imbalances, like poorly managed diabetes. When blood sugar levels rise, the excess sugar acts like a chemical sponge, pulling extra water out of your tissues. Your kidneys, acting like a filtration plant working double shifts, must filter out that extra fluid to clear the sugar. This leads to a continuous cycle of thirst and frequent urination that does not stop at sunset. Scientific consensus points toward tracking these patterns, as managing your metabolic wellness can directly improve your sleep. But the research reveals an even more surprising connection when we look closer, especially regarding your heart and circulation. As we age, our blood vessels lose some of their natural flexibility, behaving less like elastic hoses and more like rigid pipes. During the day, gravity causes fluid to pool in your legs and ankles, causing them to swell like a waterlogged sponge. The authors reported that when you lie flat in bed, gravity no longer pulls that fluid downward. Instead, all that trapped water rushes back into your bloodstream. Your heart suddenly must process an influx of fluid, and it signals your kidneys to empty the extra volume immediately. This creates a sudden surge in urine production right when you rest. And this is where the daily routine becomes vital for anyone over 60, because the way we breathe at night also impacts this system. The provided research shows a direct link between nocturia and sleep disorders like obstructive sleep apnea. When a person struggles to breathe during sleep, it creates a brief vacuum inside the chest, which puts unexpected physical stress on the heart. The heart reacts to this pressure by releasing a specific hormone that mistakenly tells the body it is overloaded with fluid. The kidneys receive this urgent command and immediately accelerate urine production. This means you are waking up because your breathing was interrupted, and the full bladder is just a secondary side effect. The article explains that another major biological factor is a reduction in nocturnal bladder capacity. Instead of your bladder acting like a large, accommodating storage tank, it begins to behave like a much smaller container. This happens due to localized inflammation or because the bladder wall becomes less stretchy over time. For men, an enlarging prostate gland can press against the bladder and block natural flow, leaving behind a residual pool of fluid after a trip to the bathroom. For women, structural changes in the pelvic floor can alter bladder function entirely. One important finding was that these physical changes mean your bladder reaches its limit much sooner, triggering urgent wake-up calls. But this next perspective changes how we look at daily longevity. Because understanding these internal changes is only the first step toward regaining your ultimate daily freedom. We do not have to just let these shifting internal systems dictate our quality of life or ruin our sleep. By taking these biological insights and turning them into strategic daily pivots, we can actively support our heart, our kidneys, and our bladders. Let us look at the final, most impactful insights and structured adjustments you can implement to finally break this disruptive cycle and protect your independence. To help you navigate these safe lifestyle pivots clearly, we can organize your approach using a structured good, better, and best framework based entirely on the safety parameters, tracking, and consistency levels found in the provided research. Think of these strategies not as a list of rigid chores, but as simple, empowering adjustments to your daily routine that protect your independence and improve your senior longevity. A good starting point involves basic awareness and better timing of your daily liquid consumption. The provided research shows that simply modifying when you consume liquids can create immediate relief for an overworked system. You want to make a conscious pivot to minimize your fluid intake, starting in the late afternoon, and especially during the hours leading up to bedtime. Scientific consensus points toward eliminating bladder irritants like caffeine and alcohol during these evening hours entirely. The data suggests that these substances act as powerful triggers that signal your kidneys to produce unnecessary fluid right when you want to rest. This simple shift creates a safer environment for your bladder, reducing the baseline volume of urine your body produces while you are trying to sleep, allowing you to rest more comfortably without constant interruption. Moving to a better approach means combining this basic timing awareness with active physical adjustments and diligent tracking. The article explains that if you experience fluid pooling in your legs and ankles during the day, you can actively counteract this by elevating your legs in the afternoon. Researchers observed that by propping your feet up safely on a few pillows, you allow that trapped fluid to re-enter your circulation and process through your kidneys long before you go to bed. The provided research shows that wearing compression stockings during the day can achieve a similar protective effect. This step is paired with keeping a detailed bladder diary. The article explains that a thorough diary should note the exact timing of your fluids alongside your actual midnight bathroom trips. By consistently tracking these metrics, you turn vague patterns into clear, actionable data that removes all the guesswork from your health and reveals exactly when your bladder reaches its limit. The best approach represents the highest level of consistency and comprehensive tracking, where you address the deeper, underlying biological connections throughout your body. This is where we deliver on that critical strategy regarding your prescription medications, such as diuretics for blood pressure. The provided research shows that timing is absolutely critical here. One important finding was that taking these medications at least 6 hours before bedtime allows your body to eliminate excess fluid during your active daytime hours, rather than forcing your kidneys to work overtime while you sleep. Taking your medication too late is a primary reason many seniors experience ruined sleep instantly. The authors reported that this best level of management also involves checking for underlying issues like sleep apnea, blood sugar imbalances, or structural changes like an enlarged prostate gland that blocks natural flow. Scientific consensus points toward working systematically with these tracking logs to address these disruptions, ensuring that every moving part of your internal system is fully evaluated and optimized to create the ultimate foundation for uninterrupted rest and long-term senior longevity. By progressing through these levels, you move from simply managing an annoying symptom to actively protecting your independent lifestyle. Reclaiming your night means protecting your daytime energy, your physical mobility, and your mental focus. You are taking control of your health from the inside out, using clear evidence to guide your daily choices and ensure your body functions smoothly as you age. This information is for educational purposes only and does not replace medical advice from your own qualified healthcare professional. Mastering your nightly bathroom trips and understanding Nocturia is actually only half the battle when it comes to maintaining your ultimate vitality over 50. Protecting a closely related area of senior health, specifically the quality of your deep sleep cycles and how they safeguard your brain health, memory, and coordination, is the critical next step. Subscribe to the channel for more research-based senior health videos so you never miss an evidence-based breakdown on how to keep your mind and body performing at their absolute peak, so you can enjoy your days with total freedom, ensuring you live a long, vibrant, and independent life.